Right, meet me at the top of your mat and seated. You can just put your hands on your thighs. You can fold your legs or you can sit on your heels, whatever feels good for you. Close your eyes. Start to take those deep breaths in all the way to the pit of your belly. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's probably the first moment you've had just even a second of peace since you hit the floor this morning. Just be grateful for that. Deep inhale here. Hold it at the top. Exhale it out. Take 2 more really exaggerated breaths, drawing all the way into that space below your belly button. Inhale. Hold that breath, full belly. Exhale it out through your mouth. Inhale again, deep into that belly. Calming our nervous system down. It's going to be okay. Hold that breath at the top. Exhale it out. Bringing your hands, sweeping all that energy up to the sky, gazing to the ceiling. You can have your eyes open. Taking that right hand, grasping that left wrist, start to pull your body to the side, opening up all of the ribs on the left, just as deep as you can go. Maybe coming out of that for just a beat, inhaling and exhaling back deeper. Inhale. As you exhale, can you turn your left shoulder to the, your left chest shoulder to the ceiling and kind of start to open up your chest a little bit, gazing up underneath your left bicep. Neutral spine back to the center. Let's switch sides. So left hand grasps your right wrist, pulling apart your right rib cage, using that breath. So releasing on the inhale, exhaling it deeper. Release a bit on the inhale. As you exhale, can you pull your chest open to the right, gazing up to your right bicep, opening that chest. Inhale, release those hands back down to your mat, clasping your hands behind your back, palms together. Inhale, open your chest. Really open up. So shrug those shoulders up to your earlobes and back and down, opening your chest, shoulder to shoulder, as wide as you can. Close your eyes. Forward fold, hinging at your waist, taking your forehead to the mat. If it feels good to naturally let those palms lift off toward the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, release your hands to the mat, arms straight out in front of you, stretching that middle back, low back, forehead to the mat. Walking your hands back to your knees. Let's open up our shoulder blades. So taking your clasped hands in front of you, palms together, flipping those intertwined fingers, open up your shoulder blades in the back. So really get animated, shoulder blade to shoulder blade as wide as you can. This is a safe place to kind of hunch your back over if that feels good. Inhaling, exhaling it out. Hands come to neutral, down to your mat. Take a minute here as I get the music to come to your hands and your knees. Couple of cat-cows. Then push up to your downward facing dog. So we're doing bands today, if you have them. But speaking of bands, I thought it might be fun to pay homage to Eddie Van Halen, who passed away this week. Who remembers this, people? 1980s in the house. All right, if that gets to be too loud, let me know. Pushing up to your down dog, meet me at the top of your mat. Woo. So we're doing bands, we're doing weight today. We need to get our heart rate up, get all that oxygen flowing. So at the top of the mat, forward fold, first ragdoll. So this feels good to have those knees bent just a little bit. Let everything go to the mat. Top of your head, shoulder blade, let your shoulder taps release to the mat. Release your face. Release your jaw. Release all that crap you brought to the mat this morning. It's over. You've got an hour to take care of yourself. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Let's get started here. Halfway lift, flat back. Pulling the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Hands on the mat, step back to your high plank. So we're going to do our little crouch, our descending crouch, push up, donkey kick. It's going to look like this. We're going to crouch for 5. We're going to descend into the chaturanga for 5. We're going to hold for 5. Up dog, back. And then when we're here, in that first down dog, we're going to donkey kick for 5. Then we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale down. Halfway lift. Plank. Let's get fired up. We're in our high plank, so we're going to crouch back. Using all of our force. Let's push it to plank for 5. Roll up on those toes. 4. Come on, guys. Get warmed up. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Descend for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can be on your knees for those chaturanga. Push up to up dog. Open your chest. Flip your toes, downward facing dog. Good job. 5 donkey kicks. Might want to walk your feet in just a hair. Let's get those feet, heels to your tush. Up on your hands. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. Good. 2. Last one. Top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Ooh, my heart rate's already coming up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Get strong in your shoulders. Crouch. Back. 4. Shoot forward. 3, 2, 1. Descend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Up dog. Deep breath in here. Flip those feet. Downward dog. Settle it out. Woo! Walk your feet in. 4 donkey kicks. Almost as if you're moving into that handstand arms. Rolling up on your hands. Top of the mat. Exhale it out. Inhale, rise. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. High plank. Strong. Crouch back for 3, 2. Use your breath. Chaturanga. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Up dog. Open your chest. Inhale, down dog. 2 pedals. Walk your feet in. I need 3 donkey kicks. 3, 2, 1. Top of the mat. Hold, exhale. Inhale, rise. 2 more, guys. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. High plank. 2 pushes. 1. 2 crouch. Descend for 2. 1. Hold in that push up. 2. 1. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Feet in. 2 donkey kicks. Come on. We've got one more round after this. Top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. Really strong plank this time. Crouch back. Plank. Descend. 1 push up. Hold for 1 beat. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Middle of that. Walk your feet in. Think about this. Hands on the mat. Eyes between your hands, slightly in front of them. 1 strong donkey kick. Great job. Hands to knees to the mat. Push back to child's pose just quickly. We gotta move on here. Calm your breath. I'm talking to myself. All right, guys. Push up to your down dog. Top of the mat, meet me in chair. Good. All right. Deep as you can. Weight in your heels. Toes are moving. Fingers are moving. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Do push-ups here if you can. You can be on your knees. If you would like, up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg high. From here, we're going to do either 5 knees to nose, which is a shift to plank, knee to nose, or if you would like more cardio, you can do that lift. Are you ready? Got 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, you can do knee to nose, 2, 1, step through warrior 1, on the right, settle here, calm your breath down. Beautiful. Leg positioning looks great. Open up to warrior 2. Same legs. Keeping that right leg. Reverse. Stretch out that right side body. Let's flow. So windmill down. Plant your hands. Keep that left leg lifted. 2 push-ups. You can be on that knee. If you have a shoulder issue, be on your knee. Left leg high. Okay, we got 5 knee to nose or 5 kicks. Ready, let's go. 5. If you're doing knee to nose, 4. Shift forward into plank. Last 2. 1. Step through on the left, warrior 1. Calm down here. Woo. Open up to warrior 2. Nice form. Marty, you look beautiful. Reverse. We'll stretch out that left side body. Flow, hands to the mat. Strong arms. Elevated left leg, 2 push-ups. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lead with your tail. Walk your feet in. Hands on the edge of the mat. Thumbs are parallel. You've got 15 down dog push-ups. Mindy, can you give me 15?
Okay. 15, 14, 13,
See if you can tap
12,
the crown of your head gently to the mat.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Hands back to the mat. Walk up to the top. Forward fold for just a second. Inhale, rise. Sit back in your chair. We've got one more round of that. Firing up that cardio before we pick up our weights or our bands. Seated back in your chair. Look at your legs. Are your thighs parallel? Are your toes lifted? Are you pushing your biceps towards your ears? Inhale, fold, Halfway lift, flat back, plant your hands. 2 push-ups. Your choice on your knees or not. Upward dog. Open your chest, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. I encourage you, if you did not try the lever jumps, give it a try. But we got to do 5. If not, do the knee to nose. Let's go. 5, 4, 3. You want to bring that left knee into your chest? Do that. Always looking in front of your hands. Step 3 to warrior 1. If you look backwards, what's going to happen, Christy?
However.
You're going to flip over. Inhale, exhale to warrior 2. Reverse, inhale. Linking your breath, exhale. Windmill down, plant your hands. Right leg lifted, 2 push-ups. Be on your knee if you need to. Up dog. Open your chest, down dog, good job. Left leg high. Get ready, look outside of the front of your hands. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. If you're ready, bring that knee to your chest on the lift. 1. Warrior 1 on the left. Anybody else getting out of breath?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's take a beat here. Big inhale. Calm exhale. Inhale to warrior 2, exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Be so grateful for your lungs and your heart. Flow, hands to the mat. Left leg lifted, 2 push-ups. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Walk those feet in, Jessica. Can you help us with 15 down dog push-ups?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Woo.
5, 6, 7,
See if you can tap that
8,
head.
9, 10,
Good form.
5,
Looks good, Wendy.
4, 3,
Woo.
2,
Oh.
1.
Wide knees, edge of your mat, toes together, sit back for that deep child pose. Forehead to the mat. Right arm out straight, left arm to the sky, slip it through, thread that needle. Roll onto your left shoulder, pushing your body, almost as if you're going to split your body apart. Weights being pushed onto that left shoulder, left hip. Calm your breath. Inhale, let's switch arms. Left arm out straight, right hand to the sky, slip it through. Pushing onto your shoulder on the right, using the force of that left hand. Opening up that low back. Another deep breath here. All right, guys. Come back up to seated. Making sure your weights, either your medium or your heavy, are close by. If you have a band and you want to use it, make sure that's close by. All of this is optional. So if you just want to do the band and no weights, or you just want to do the weights and no band, or you can always use isometric. So we know isometric is a flexing motion, so it's like you're using your own body weight. So do prayer hands with me here. This is just comfortable prayer hands. Now, pull your elbows up and push as hard as you can. You feel the difference there, like the tension? You can do that with every muscle in your body that's pushing against it. That's isometric. You can do that if you prefer. If you want to use the band, go ahead and slip it on above your knees. Probably mid-thigh, depending upon how tight it is. Grab your weights, if you would like. So here's what we're gonna do. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be tough. So, first exercise, we're gonna plant our left foot. I'll do it from the side here. Our weights are gonna be in our palms, arms are straight. Our fingers are pressing to the back of the wall. So we're doing a straight tricep press, and at the same time, we're gonna do a little tap, and we're gonna squish our glute together on the right. If you've got a band, you're very quickly gonna feel this. Okay, you ready? All right. Wendy, can you give me 15?
Yes. 1, 2, 3,
Tap that toe. Oh.
4,
Straight arm.
6,
Release those shoulders down and back.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, I need 10 more. Marty.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Whew.
5,
Anybody feeling this?
4,
Yes. Yes.
3,
Nice.
2, 1.
Okay, just for a second. Just for a second. Release. Straight back. Use those weights if you have them to kind of pull you down, but don't take them to the mat. Pump those shoulders out. Release those shoulder blades. All right, we got to do the other side. Slowly inhale back up. Turn the other way, so the same deal. Except for this time, we'll do a traditional tricep press to the back so we can bend at the elbow, okay? Keeping our elbows super close. Doing the press, the glute press on the left foot. So practice this for a second. Let's see. Also takes a lot of balance and coordination. All right. Christy, give me 15.
15, 14,
Squeeze that glute.
13,
Squeeze that
12,
tricep.
11, 10,
Shoulders down and back.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Woo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
10 more with me. 10, 9, 8, oh gosh, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze, tricep and glute. 3, 2, 1. Release. Leave the band on your thighs. Carefully forward fold. Release those weights for just a second. Might feel good to put your hands right above your knees. Really arch that back. You'll feel that stretch down into the hamstring. Calm your breath. Okay, watch the next one. Band still above your knees. Hands, weights at your chest. We're going to do our traditional fly, like so. And if you're not using bands, feel free to go heavier. And we're going to add the leg, okay? So press to the side, back. Press to the side, back. Deep as you can, especially if you don't have the band. You ready? Kimberly, can you unmute? Give us 25.
All right.
All right, go girl.
Ready position, everyone? All right. All right. 10, 9,
Good.
8, 7, 6,
Beautiful.
5, 4,
Nice pace.
3, 2,
Woo!
1. 15, 14,
Squeeze those shoulders.
13.
Top.
12,
Oh,
11, 10, 9, 8,
oh gosh.
7, 6,
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
carefully release.
Keep those knees out a little wide if you can. Even with your band, hands on the top of your knees, press that right shoulder to the left knee. Woo! I'm dying, you guys. Inhale through the middle. Press that left shoulder to the right knee. All right. Do your thing for another second or two. Let me show you what's next. Band is above your knee. If you're using it, narrow squat, shoulder, hip width, hands, weights on your shoulders, traditional press. Just like this. So if you can come all the way down and press, maybe lightly touch elbows to knees. We're doing that for 25. You guys ready?
Yep.
Jessica, you ready?
Yes.
You mind to count for us?
Okay.
All right, guys.
1, 2,
If you've got the band,
3,
push against the band.
4, 5,
If you don't have the band,
6,
when you get to the top, squeeze your glutes.
7, 8,
Woo.
9, 10, 11,
Make sure you're back
12.
on your heels.
13,
Take some of the pressure off your knees.
14, 15.
Oh my gosh.
Do we keep going? 16? Sorry.
Thank you.
17, 18, 19,
Come on, only 5 more.
20.
Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4,
Beautiful.
5.
Carefully release those weights. Woo! Move that band down. You can leave it on your ankles. Just take a stretch here. So flat back, hands on the mat if you can, or fingertips, or a block. Stretch out those hands. Release your shoulder, release your head. Calm your breath down. You are not being chased by a wild animal, you are doing yoga. Tell your brain that. Tell yourself, this is good for you. This makes you a better human. You can handle life better. You're a better wife, mom, sister, daughter, employee, friend. Inhale, flat back again. Exhale one more time. Let it all go. Let that frown go. If I could be behind you, I'd want to see a huge smile on your face. Put it on there. Fake it till you make it, right, ladies? How many times a day do you smile when you want to punch somebody? Literally. Walk your hands up. Okay, next thing. Hands on our ankles. Weights are going to be at our chest. If you're not using bands, do something different with your weight. Want to do press again? Whatever you want to do, but you're going to plant your left foot. We're going to do quick pulses straight to the side. So from the side, you may not be able to go far if you've got a really tight band. You ready? Marty, give me 15, just like this.
1, 2, 3,
Whew.
4,
Should feel this in the outside of the thigh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Try to zip your
11,
midline up.
12,
Pull your left hip back to
13.
center.
14, 15.
Let's do 10 more. 8 more. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully flat back, hanging weights. Woo. Same thing on the other side. Plant that right foot. Roll up. Chest weights. Isometric press. So remember, instead of just holding the weight here, press them together as hard as you can and feel all of your muscles in your arms and chest engaged. Okay, plant that right foot. All right, Kimberly, can you count us down for 30? Actually, let's do 25. Sorry, 25 on this right side, the left side.
25, 24, 23, 22,
Oh,
21, 20, 19, 18, 17,
my gosh, y'all.
16,
Pressing those
15,
weights together.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Yes.
9, 8,
Press, press,
7,
press. Squeeze that
6,
glute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Relax. Weights to the ground, hanging. This time, go ahead and release the weights to the floor. Take your fists, pound them out on your tail. Down those glute muscles. Is anybody's glutes hurting?
Yes.
Fire?
I didn't even have a band on and that was hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Okay. This time, band goes underneath the arch of your right foot. Actually, underneath the arch of both feet. So do you move my legs? Can you see how it's around both feet? Flat on the mat. Gonna plant my right leg. Gonna pull my left knee up. So like so, do you see this? Try that, see if you can do that. Now, if you don't have a band, your job is to squeeze your ASS as tight as you can, okay? Just like this, all right? You can do your weights here. If you want more of a workout, guys, do some biceps. Okay, so you're pressing that knee on the left up to the ceiling. We got 20 more with me. 18, 16. Push that band apart. Only 12 more. 9. Come on, 6 more. Oh, my glute. 2, 1, release. Keep your weights on your thighs. Flat back in. You might want to shift your weight over into that right hip. Kind of push it out to the sidewall, stretch it out. Whew. All right. Carefully bring those weights back up. Either at your side. Biceps, you might want to do hammer biceps this time. That's an option. Plant that left foot. Bands, feet are in the band. Now you're pressing that right knee up. Okay, just like that on the right knee. Like so, press it up. See how far you can press that band apart. Press, press, press. Woo! If you fall over, it's okay. We've got about 15 more. Come on, at your own pace. Push yourself. Kimberly, good job on those weights. I just can't do it right now, y'all. I'm having to focus on my leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Drop those weights. Hands on your thighs, press that left hip out. Stretch that left glute. Ooh. All right, guys. We're gonna meet in planks. Leaving our band, you have it on your ankles. Maybe your lower shin. Here's how it's gonna go. Make sure you've got room. We're gonna do mountain scalar push-up. So, we're in our plank. We're gonna go to the side. We're gonna push up. Then we're gonna come back. Very awkward, but if you're using your core to pull yourself into plank, shoulders, core, chest, and if you have that band on, the isometric press against your thighs. You guys ready to practice one of those? Then we gotta do that for a minute. Who's excited?
Me.
I know Marty is. Marty, careful with your shoulder. If you need to be on your knees, that's fine. You can still use your band and side step. And you can still do your push-up on your knee, okay?
Yep.
All right, guys, ready? In your plank with your band, let's go. Get to the side twice. Really feel that the isometric pull on that band. You push up. Don't do like me. Try to keep your pushing straight. Woo. Christy, what's your favorite band?
I really like Chris Isaac.
Oh. Nice.
I'm also a very big Ed Sheeran fan.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I saw him in concert. He was unbelievable.
Oh, I like him.
It was just him on stage.
He's got a go. Such a good husband. Wouldn't you say that?
Uh-huh. He seems like a legitimately real person.
He does. All right, guys, guess what? We're done and push back into your cow pose. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Rest for a second. Whew. All right. Calm your breath down. Stretch yourself out. Let me check the time. We're good. All right.
Lie down.
When you're ready,
You're okay. Lie down.
push back up to your tabletop.
You're
Push
okay.
back up to seated. Let's take a minute here. Seated on our heels. Let's walk our hands back behind us. Fingers are pointing towards our toes. Open up. Press that chest up. If your neck allows, try to drop your head almost like in a camel neck. Put your hands, palms are flat on the mat. If that feels safe, push your hips up to the sky. Marty, who was the first group you saw in concert?
What?
Gosh, that was a long time ago.
Think about it. We want to know.
I did see James Brown.
Shut up.
You did?
Awesome.
I did, yes,
That's outstanding.
as a
I love
teenager.
that.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. All right, come back to tabletop. Oh. All right, guys. You got a glute tabletop. So, if you have a band, keep them on your ankles like so. Actually, let me think about this. Might be safer for knees. Let's do it as a thigh. In case you've got strained knees. So right above your knee, on the thigh. If you don't have a band, put your weight behind your knee, like so, okay? Here's what we're doing. Same old thing, tabletop hands, shoulders over wrists. We're pressing up. So we're pressing that bottom of that foot to the ceiling using either our weight to torque us with leverage or that band. You guys feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got 25 of these. Let's go. Jessica, count us to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nice.
6,
Good pace.
7,
Oh,
8, 9, 10,
distribute your weight evenly.
13, 14, 15,
Thank you.
16.
9. Thank you, Jessica. 8. I wasn't clear. 7. 6. Is anybody on fire?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Release it for beat. Now, I'm going to have the honor system on this one. Can I trust you?
No.
Wendy,
Yes.
I don't know if I can trust you. Don't lie to me, girl. We've got to do fire hydrants, okay? So we're up like this. If you've got male dogs, you know how they do this, okay? Try to bring that thigh parallel to the ceiling, even though I can't do it. Don't do like me. Squeeze like this. I need the honor code here. We're counting 25 in our heads. Let's go. So the first group I saw in concert was when I was 5. It was 1975. Oh gosh, I'm dying. My brother wanted to go to a concert. He was 10 or 11. My dad said, "You're not going with this other parent. I don't know this." So my dad took us. Guess who it was? Asheville Civic Center, 5 years old.
Def Leppard.
Close. I saw them in college at Carolina in 1988. Yes.
Yeah.
My parents, God bless them, were so naive.
Kiss. They took your daddy.
My little daddy.
Peepaw could not handle Kiss.
People, can you believe that?
No.
Actually, it was outstanding. That's when I knew I was going to love theater and drama, because that's exactly what it was. And I didn't have any idea what they were saying or doing. I didn't know they were like spewing blood and things like that. All right, guys. Guess what we got to do next? On your left side, knees are bent. Keep that band. If you want to use a weight, middle of your thigh, you're gluing inside of your feet together, glued to the mat. We're doing clamshells, just like so. All right. We got 20 more of these. 19. Come on, squeeze it at the top. Squeeze. Wendy, who did you see in concert first? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
I know. It's all a blur. I've loved concerts my whole life, though. Music and theater. It's been a thing. I've got one athlete and one theater kid. I'm so thankful for both of them because I'm well-rounded. 5, 4. Oh, gosh. Anybody hurting? 3.
All right.
2, 1. Release. All right, push yourself up. If you can, leave that band on. It just saves time. Flip that right knee over for a little bit of a stretch. So, see, my knees are almost like in a cow face. And then take my left hand, my left forearm, kind of grip that right knee and twist. You feel that opening up in your left glute, your right glute, I'm sorry. Look over your shoulder. All right, guys. We got to get through this. We got another side. Kimberly, who did you see in concert, or who's your favorite band? Either one.
So again, grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. So my first concert was Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good one.
That's an awesome one. All right, so if you're using the weight behind your left knee, squeezing it in. If you're using the band, push up. Pushing that left sole of your foot as if you're trying to stamp the wall, flat-footed, stamp the ceiling, top of the room. All right, we got 20 more. Oh, Jessica, how about you? Who's your favorite band?
Oh, favorite band is David Bowie, but I mean, that's not really a band, but favorite
Yeah, he's good.
performer. But the first, I was thinking about it while everybody was talking, my first experience was going to see Free to Be You and Me. Does anyone remember that?
Oh,
With my family. The first concert I chose to go to, my parents also insisted on going, was James Taylor.
Oh, wow.
I did see
And
James
someone
Taylor.
tried to hand me and my friends a joint, and I panicked because my dad and mom were right there. I was so embarrassed.
That's funny.
Yeah.
How old were you, Jessica?
I was in 7th grade, I think.
Very cool.
Yeah. Too young to be handed a joint, but I was out of college.
At that point, James was probably smoking on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was at Villanova. It was fun. I mean, I just really didn't want my parents there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, who does? Now I would love to have my parents at a concert with me, wouldn't you guys?
Oh,
Oh yeah, sure.
All right,
Any
guys,
music.
tabletop again. We got to do the doggy pee, okay? Fire hydrant. Christy, I'm going to need your honor code on this one, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, 25 on your own. Do you guys think it's hilarious how, first of all, they're remaking all these old great hits?
I know.
And they're using all the computers and synthesizers, and they sound good, but they can't, most of them can't even really sing. Not like our people could. And then secondly, my children love the music. And they get really pissed when we're driving down the road.
And we know it.
Those songs come on like Africa. And I like know every word.
Done.
And they're like, Mom, where did you listen to this song? I'm like, 1980s too, baby.
That's 25.
25.
Can you believe it? Is that 25? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Christy, you're so honest. But guess what? Clamshells. But I think it's a riot.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
saying that musical artists are not talented these days, because they are. It's just it's kind of like our kids, you know. We used to go to the library at the university, so feet glued together, feet glued to the mat. Let's clam. Squeezing at the top. We used to have to go to the library at 4 a.m. You used to have to sign up.
Yep.
Use
Wait in line.
1 of 10 computers.
Yep.
Or use a typewriter, and our kids have access. I told my son this morning, he was complaining, I said, you should be the smartest kid in our family.
Yes.
But you know what? It's so easily accessible that I don't think you commit it to memory.
No, you
No.
don't. You're right.
It's like you see it and then you're like, oh, okay, and you move on. Versus when we had to go and we had to pull out the book and we had to research it, that was funny.
That is true, because I know for me, like if I write things out, I can remember them.
Yep.
All right,
And
we got 3 more.
We actually had to write a rough draft and then maybe type it if we could get into the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things wrong as a parent, but when we're like in the car and a great classic rock song comes on and my kids start singing the words, I'm like, yeah, I didn't get it all wrong. I did one thing right.
You did one thing right.
They may know Kesha, but they also know like classic rock.
They know it all. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, flip that left knee over. That horse pose, straight spine. Taking that right hand, gripping that left knee, twist apart. Open up that left glute.
When I used to be in my car all the time and listen to a bunch of NPR shows, I heard one day that basically it was some PhD and some research area that I don't even understand, but basically his theory is every combination of music has been created. So all musicians are doing these days is taking music that's already created and putting it together maybe in a slightly different way. But if you had a recording of all the music out there and put any new songs over it, you could find that they basically quote unquote plagiarized all their music.
Oh, wow.
I don't doubt that. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yep.
All right, core work, guys. Abs with your band on your thighs, or you can do your weights. You can do your weights on your pelvis, or you can do your abs having your band above your thighs. Feet are together, flat on the mat, or you can, for extra traction, you can even glue your soles of your feet together. So our knees are together, and then we're going out wide. At the same time, we're crunching. So flat on the mat, knees are together, crunch out wide. Small crunch. Or you can use your weights. Or if you're feeling extra skippy, you can use both. This is a slow, diligent, thoughtful crunch. So if you've got the band, when your knees are out wide, squeeze. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold those abs. All right, guys, we got 20 more of these. Honor system, do them on your own. Yeah, I agree. It's so funny how music, for me, not for everybody, but it brings back, like I'll hear a song on the radio, and does it just bring back like, hopefully something good, and maybe something bad, like a bad breakup or something like that. It just brings back all these things we've forgotten. I know for me, with one of my parents gone, and some of you have lost parents or grandparents, it's like, I hear something, usually it's a church hymn, and I'm like, that was my dad's favorite hymn. It's just so sweet. Or like this morning, 5 more. I was looking at the news, and like the Disney Channel was on, and it was Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh,
I remember my Kanan, who's 15, like bouncing around in his diaper. Just so sweet. All right, guys, release it. Feet to the sky. All right, you can have your weight in your hands if you like. You can have them on your pelvis. We're trying to pretend like we're touching our weight. So hold your weight long way. We're tapping our weight to our toes. Now, you've got your band. Spread your legs apart to that point where you feel like you've got some good tension, that isometric press. Okay? We've got to do 25 of these. Roll up as high as you can. This is that upper abdominal, right at your rib cage. We got 20 more of these on your own. Don't cheat yourself. You've done the hard work. Don't cheat yourself, okay?
Have you guys ever heard the story behind the man who wrote Amazing Grace?
No, I don't think so. Tell us.
Now, I read this on the internet the other day, so it could be totally false. But it said he served on a slave trade ship,
yeah, that's true.
and he committed all these atrocities, and he was out on the ocean one night, and a really bad storm rolled in, and he thought he was going to die. So then when he, obviously he prayed to God and please save me. And so when he lived and then set his feet back on the ground, that's when he wrote Amazing Grace, and how that night changed his life, and he vowed not to do those horrible things anymore.
Oh my gosh.
But then when you re-listen to that song, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it does.
It never made sense, but it just has maybe deeper meaning.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And you know what? Even if you're not a deeply religious person, you can't help be moved when you listen to that song.
I agree.
Oh, all right, sit up. You guys kicked it. You kicked some arse. Today, roll up on your hands and knees. Oh, downward dog. All I know is that if the 5 or 6 of us were at a rock band concert in 1979, that place would never be the same.
If the what?
Kind of fun. Right leg to the sky, split that leg open, push that chest down. That would have been a blast. Maybe knee to nose. Bringing that that left ankle to the left hand, right knee to the right hand. Let's do a pigeon on the right. Maybe if we ever get out of COVID, which we will, stay back here. Before you fold, get that spine straight. Look up to the sky. You did it. Be grateful. Hinge at the waist, forward fold. Maybe if we can ever get through this, maybe by next summer we can all meet up at an outdoor event and listen to music and have some good food and some drinks.
I look forward to.
Make some new memories together. I can't wait. I love all of you so much. Inhale, exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper if that feels good. We've worked our glutes so hard. If you can, one more tight squeeze. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can here, like you're squeezing them together, and then totally relax them. Guys, stay there. I'm going to change the music. Maybe get a little bit softer.
I mean, this is good, I'm not gonna lie, but let's go a little softer. All right, guys. Walk yourself back up in your right pigeon. Back on your left toes, leg is straight. Bringing that leg back. Knees to the ground. Push back again. This time, wag your tail a little bit. Side to side. All right, press those hands into the mat. Up dog, excuse me, down dog on the left. Kicking that left leg to the sky. Can you press your right heel down? Split those legs apart, chest to thigh. Inhale, knee in. Left knee to left hand. Right foot to right hand. Carefully lay that shin down. Walking those right toes back. Flip that foot over. Pause here, straight spine. Tailbone to the crown of your head is one straight neutral back. Eyes to the sky. Right here, right now, be grateful for something in your past that made you the strong woman you are right now. Could be something bad that made you stronger. It could be something great, but it all mattered. It all mattered. Let's bend forward. Forearms to the mat if you can. Squeezing your glutes as hard as you can together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let it all go, melt.
Nothing's gonna happen when you're back against the door. Could I be the only one still waiting? I can wait some more. Tell me what happens, will I be okay?
Inhale, melt a little deeper.
Nothing's gonna happen when you're back against the door.
Walk your hands back up to your shin. Push up on your hands. Swing that left leg back into your high plank. Knees out wide. Parallel shins to the edge of your mat. So if you'll look at me, my shins and my knees on the edge of my mat. Parallel shins. Now be careful if you have any sort of knee issues. Walk your hands back. Almost like a modified frog. Kimberly, you're not gonna like this one. Can you try? So your feet, I'll show you from the front for me. So my knees are out wide, kind of in a deer pose on each side. You guys feel that?
Yep.
Release those shoulders. You can use your fingertips to hold you up. Might feel good to hold you up with your fingertips, and then as you feel comfortable, slowly let that pelvis float towards the mat. Open up those inner thighs. Now this might feel straining on your knees. If so, either come out further or bring your feet more in, like a wide child's pose sitting straight up. Whatever feels right for your knees. Again, walk your hands back behind you. Let's do a quad stretch here. If you can, go as far as you can. Can you come to your forearms? If not, that's okay. You can stay up on your hands and maybe bend your elbows a little bit, but we're trying to get a deep stretch in those quads. Rotate the shoulders up, down, and back. Can you possibly come further down? If you can't come all the way down, but you want that deep stretch, carefully come out with one leg. So one leg is straight out in front of you. The other one is bent for the quad stretch, and you can flatten your back possibly. This is not a contest. This is to get to your edge. Everybody's body is made differently. Shorter, longer, tighter, looser. Who cares? Do what you can do. Stretching a deep quad stretch in the left. If you've got your right leg extended, carefully push yourself back up, protecting your abdomen. Your low back, squeezing your abdomen in, and switch legs. So left leg goes straight out. Right knee is bent, quad stretch on the right. We're almost done. When you feel like you've got an adequate stretch there, push yourself back up, push your leg back out. Be flat on the mat for your Shavasana. Might feel good. We haven't done it in a while to scoot to the wall. Scoot your butt up as close as you can to the wall with your legs as straight as you can. That feels really good after all that band work. That feels good for Shavasana. All right, start to waken back up, unfortunately. But with a new attitude, I hope. When you've had your nice stretch from fingers to toes, roll to your side. I hope you've woken up with an attitude of empowerment. Meet me at your seat. So strong, so resilient, so flexible, and I'm not meaning flexible in that you can do great poses and deep stretches. I mean like you're flexible, like whatever we say we're gonna do bands, we're gonna do bands. There's a little bit of grumbling on my part, but thank you for being open to trying new things together. We're safe together. Thank you for being here for each other. Thank you for sharing a little bit about your childhood and your teenagehood and your experiences or your memories. I feel like I've known you guys for so long. Some of you I've known forever, some of you just a few years. I feel like we're connected, and I thank you for that. I thank you for being so authentic and transparent with all of us. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.